Are you kidding me right now? I talk about why do we eat seasonally? This is why. It's like gumballs. Hey folks, I'm Matthew Ravenscroft, and I have a simple goal to get everyone to eat their damn veggies. We're making pea toast. We're talking sun-dried tomatoes, we're talking charred leeks, cashew cream. It's a gorgeous plant-based little snappy addition for the summertime. I feel like peas at this time are at their pinnacle. They're so plump and juicy right now. Flavor's unreal. I find pulling peas apart like kind of meditative. It's just like a real nice activity. You can just sit in the sun and like soak your bod in some rays and just shuck peas all day. And what we want to do is just like simple lunch. Just like a nice, beautiful little lunch, or like a little toast as like a little canapé for your little cute little summer party. I mean, I think flying with what the farmer's market has is just kind of the best way, and it's also the most fun. Like, this is what it is. Use what you have. We're not gonna get too deep in it, but we are gonna say most things that are green have chlorophyll in them. So whenever I blanch something, just put a little key bump of baking soda in it. What it will do is it's gonna slow down the chlorophyll cooking. So you're gonna end up with a brighter green. So I've got my nice pot of water here. Give it a little stir, let all the baking soda in. And we just wanna blanch them just enough. I still like a little bit of al dente in any vegetable. And we wanna cool them very, very fast. So usually I end up straining them, running a little bit of cold water over them. But the key I find is undercooking them, like 60%. So now we're gonna pop it in the freezer. Get it nice and cool. Okay, this is my beef with when we're eating vegetables. Texture. Everything is the same. So what we're gonna look for is different textures within it. So we've got something that'll be like semi-crunchy, something that is crunchy, something that's chewy, and we're trying to like balance everything out at the same time. So we got a leek. We're just gonna really get some like nice coloration on it. That's what we want, like a nice charred flavor, because we're gonna add a bunch of fresh herbs, the nice fresh sweet peas, all this freshness, we wanna counter it. Okay, I guess these are good to go whether we like it or not. That was so fast. These are done for sure. So I mean, we can assemble this if we're ready. I'm emotionally ready. Peas are chilled. We've got our leeks. Obviously I'm gonna chop them up right now. To me, like a grilled leek and pea is like a feel-good hit of the summer. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes. I want kind of this crunchy, chewy texture. The tomatoes are preserved in an oil. We want this oil. This is flavor. So we're gonna add that in. Hot tip, this is gonna sound wild. Clean your shit up. As you cook, clean up. Your partner will thank you, your family will thank you. Future full, lethargic, sleepy version of you will thank you. If you're just standing around, hanging around, slamming your dick in the fridge, clean up. This needs to be said. Cut this however you want. Like, I'm gonna cut mine into slivers because I think it's a textural thing. I think it's also like, I've got these round peas. I want these kind of like chunks of sun-dried tomato. And I like this look. This is satisfying to me, right? I'm gonna throw a little bit of a lemon. We'll do a little, I don't know how people do this on the internet. We're gonna take half. We're gonna zest half, because I want the brightness of the lemon. And again, we wanna use all the things in the lemon. And then a squeeze of lemon. Garlic, this is the chunkiest garlic. She's thick. I'm gonna do 1 clove of raw garlic. I think it's very punchy. I would recommend a mince on this. And if you don't have a microplane at home, I don't know what to say, but get one, honestly. This thing is one of my most used. Like, yes, I use a knife a lot. Yes, I use a cutting board, but this thing is the best. I use it for everything. Perfect. The last thing I'm gonna add is, this is purely for texture. We're gonna add a snap peas. So you can see, we're building the layers, right? We've got the spiciness of the garlic, we've got acidity, brightness, charredness, freshness. Should probably dice up hit it with some herbs. And again, like I'm looking all around, right? Cook with what you have, cook with what grows around each other, and you'll have a better time. It's coriander seed. Wow, okay, let's do that. Why not? Again, I'm like, no, I don't ever get super caught up in what these things are or are not. I'm just like, yeah, that would work. That's good enough for me. Like, look at this. I mean, the cilantro will just add a really nice pop. With your herbs, just cut them once. Like if they're too chunky, don't worry. You don't want to bruise them too much. Now we're gonna add some salts. I like a little bit of oil as well, the fattiness for me. This is gorgeous, we're good. We're done here. Don't fuck around too much. You might find out, you know? Like, if you taste this and you're like, I'm happy, I'm good, stop, just leave it. Let's make cashew cream. I took really hot kettle water, covered it, and let it sit, and now it's cold. So the cashews have softened. You need to do this with a high-fat nut. Like I've seen an almond, it's kind of granular. Cashews to me work the best for this. So it looks kind of weird now. I strained the water out, and we're gonna blend it with new cold water. I'm gonna use the leftover lemon that we have. We're gonna blend it at a really high speed for probably longer than the blender would like, and we're gonna get a nice, thick, fatty cream. Okay. We blended just enough liquid. A nice charred piece of toast, which is stunning. I try to go just like a little bit thinner. You only have this much room. See? And you don't want to go, you look insane. Just nice olive oil. Let's toast it, see what happens. Cashew cream first. Our peas, they've been macerating, having a nice little time. Hit it with a little pep. A little of the flaky stuff for good measure. Herbs-wise, you don't need a ton here. A little olive oil hit. All right, folks, that's it. Pea toast. Piss toast. This thing fucks. Again, no slop, right? Sure, we lost a pea, but clean. Feel good hit of the summer, in my opinion. Yeah, grab it. Accidentally left the house with such a sandals today. These things happen. This is a safe space. Like, oh. No, this is a safe space. Okay, we're done.